this.
Are we live?
God damn. No, we're not live. You ain't got internet.
Are we live now? Are we live? Yeah, the internet won't be back on until the 15th. Yeah. Good luck with that. That still works. I don't know why. And it works if I turn my Wi-Fi on my phone, and if I turn my Wi-Fi off my phone, it won't work. Didn't make any sense, right?
What, the printer?
The printer.
Well, the printer goes off the Wi-Fi network, not the internet.
Shut up, glasses face. Stop making sense of the internet. So I got a chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw.
Chainsaw. What?
I got a chainsaw, dude. And I've just been noticing that we had some weird weather recently.
Wait. Did you get a real chainsaw or did you get like an electric chainsaw?
No, it's real. It's even orange.
What? Which orange? There's at least two orange.
Echo.
There's three orange.
Still.
Then.
I got a steel chainsaw.
You got the real one then.
Yeah. Cut your ass raw. But I noticed we had some like kind of not great weather, right? And there seems to be a lot of trees everywhere. So I was like, damn, should I just fucking put this chainsaw on my fucking Pilot and go
get the fucking
go
work.
knocking on some doors, dude?
Yeah, put some goddamn gloves on and go to work,
Go
man.
knocking on some fucking doors, dude?
You tell them bitches you ain't got no insurance.
I thought about it a couple days ago because I was like that bored.
Chainsaws are fucking awesome.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'd have to go get it and go somewhere, and then I didn't.
You'd have to go get what?
The chainsaw from my garage.
On his way out
I'd have
to
to
the
put
car.
clothes on and go somewhere and do that, and I was just like, I'm
You
out.
can do it in Crocs.
Oh, I totally would have worn Crocs. Yeah, I wouldn't have dressed much, dude. But I would have had to dress.
Did you get the chaps, the safety chaps too?
No, dude,
Oh.
no. I have a chainsaw, dude. I didn't get a vibrator.
Yeah, the safety chainsaw chaps.
Need those chaps.
I could see Nick in this, dude. Nick's gonna go get a Harley, dude, and we're gonna know he got a Harley because he's gonna walk in here with brand new leather chaps on, dude.
I already had one. I never wore any of that shit.
Sure, you didn't. You got a kid now. Life is
He
different.
owned them. He had some.
Yeah, he just didn't put them on,
No.
except for
On the
sexy
bike.
time.
That was only in my bull riding days.
Jerking off time.
Oh, wait. You had bull riding days?
No, fuck no.
I thought we were
bull riding
gonna
days.
hear some cool stories.
Fuck
I had
no.
bull riding days before.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
But all I ever got on was a barrel.
What was her name?
Dang, glasses off? Yeah. Going hard today,
Damn.
dude. Hey, welcome to the Fat Dragon Podcast. We're here today with Ryan from East End Barber. We're going to talk about almost nothing and everything all at once.
Why do you do video with the podcast, man?
Dude, because it rules. You hate the way you look on video or what?
Yes, and then people automatically act different whenever there's...
The camera's on?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it goes away.
Okay.
He's all, we'll find out. I know, right? That's how I was for the first two. And it got heavy, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this thing. We're thinking about putting slits in it a little bit on the top. Just a little bit.
The dick covers.
Yeah, with a little bit of icing. Oh, do you have any chainsaws?
No, I don't.
No?
No chainsaws.
Man, you should get one. They're fun.
You been playing with them?
I thought about it because the weather got bad.
Okay.
So I was like, let's put this in my car and go make some money.
Oh, yeah,
You know? But
That's a
then,
good point.
I thought about it for another second, and I went, I'm not going to do that.
With
I'm
that,
going to get sweaty, and I'm going to have to go fucking get told no.
wait, you didn't have any home damage?
No. Did you?
Yeah,
How bad was
fuck yeah.
yours?
Definitely cutting up trees, but with a handsaw, because I don't have a chainsaw.
Oh, that's not
Why
the way
didn't
to
you
go.
call him? He's got a chainsaw.
I know. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about
If
it.
I'd have known you didn't have a chainsaw, I would have called you. I'd be like, hey, I have a chainsaw.
Dude, why didn't you just put a post out and be like, hey man, I got a chainsaw. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
What should have done?
People are doing that. You know.
Yeah, but it was just trees? Your house get fucked up or what?
Lost a fence. Power was out at the shop for 2 days. That's it.
Not too bad.
That seems
Yeah, but hold on. We're so goddamn used to these fucking storms that we're like, oh yeah, that's it, you know. And now I gotta act like I'm fucking day one cutting hair, begging people to come into the fucking shop.
Oh, yeah.
It's I am a fucking goddamn diehard Houstonian, but it's getting fucking harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
I did 2 haircuts yesterday.
Yeah. That's why.
2 goddamn haircuts.
Yeah, this week I call it a wash. Because I'm like, anybody that might
Yeah,
have
but how
shown
many
up-
fucking washes are you gonna have?
Oh, dude, this is the life we
We
live
just
in
had
now.
the tornado.
Basically, every
Yeah.
week is a wash for him.
yeah.
I like, you know.
Do you think it's like that everywhere or just here?
I mean, weather's getting bad everywhere, but this area is getting worse with hurricane storms, tornadoes and stuff. Like I remember growing up and talking shit about Florida and being like, man, they got it fucking bad. Fuck those motherfuckers. And it's like kind of slowly coming over here, and like we're the new Florida.
That's
almost.
that El Nino.
The Nino, yeah, yeah.
It's that fucking
Yeah, it
Nino.
feels like that. But like last year, fucking Florida got hit with 2 of them, right?
Louisiana got fucked last year, but they
Louisiana.
deserved every goddamn bit of it.
So,
Makes
anyways,
that
I was born in
Louisiana.
Louisiana. All my family's Cajun. I got the. You remember whenever I got the Fleur de Lis right there? Yes. No, but I also played in a band that had a song called "Fleur de Leave" whenever Katrina people came over. So you know, I'm a big old yin and yang.
I think we all are a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well,
For me, it just
you
depends
hope.
on the day.
You hope.
Some days I
No,
hate
I'm a
everything.
Houstonian, but yeah, I'm from Louisiana. Dude, the clown.
I know, right? Yeah, it got weird, huh?
He's never coming back. He's creeped out about every fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can put him away if you need
No,
to.
I mean it's cool. Like they look cool, right? But then they're creepy as fuck. you know?
Yeah. They're more creepy when it's an adult wearing the makeup and hanging out with his kids. That's when it's really creepy.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Especially
People
when
do
the
that
name
shit
is
for a
like
living.
John Wayne Gacy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets pretty creepy.
Uh-huh.
Pretty fast.
He had bodies on top of bodies under his house, man.
Yeah, I think there's a lot that'll never be found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's murdered people that he forgot about.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
straight
he was
up.
like, huh? I don't think so.
Dude, I heard
Maybe,
about one
though.
in League City like recently. They think there's a killer in League City right now.
A serial killer?
Yeah.
In League City or up here?
League City. I know, right? There's been bodies popping up out here. Right around the corner from my house, there was a lady getting chomped on by an alligator, but they couldn't tell if she was dead or if the alligator had killed her to make her dead. You know what I mean? They didn't know if it was like a dumped body or not.
The alligator
what-
has made her dead.
What's up with alligators lately? Because that's the second alligator attack I heard about this
Oh, there's a
week.
bunch of alligators out here.
Yeah,
Like
they're-
all over the
no,
fucking
it's,
place.
It's there. No, they've always been there. It's just they have more dead bodies to chomp on now.
Because of serial killers.
Yeah.
Was it Corpus Christi that the chick got her leg chomped off?
I don't know. There's been a bunch of sharks and shit too.
South
Oh,
Padre.
my God. No, yeah, that was a shark thing. It was an alligator thing. Shark.
No, that was that one was in Galveston, I think,
Oh, it was Galveston?
Yeah,
or
there was
like
two
Jamaica
opposite.
Beach or something. Like
And then there was
same
like
fucking
4
thing.
last week in South Padre.
Yeah.
You talking about that one where they pulled that dude up and his whole calf is gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was South
the dude?
Padre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where they left him in the fucking water forever. The whole time I was watching that, I was like, "Get him the
making
fuck out of
chum.
the water!"
Yeah, he's making
Jesus
chum.
Christ! Like that can't feel fucking great. Saltwater fucking rinse on that fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta
Like,
be
get him the fuck out of the
horrible.
water.
Yup. Yeah, dude. So barbering game, business, hurricanes. I like how hot you came in here. Came in hot.
Went straight from cutting hair, taking the kid to Bel Air to breakdancing class, sat in traffic to get Whataburger, so many fucking.
That's one of the most Texan things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Sat in traffic to get Whataburger.
Yeah.
Not-
So I guess I was like, I just got to get there. And I wasn't even thinking like, oh yeah, and then talk for 2.5 hours. You know, I was just like, yo, I just got to fucking
Yeah.
get there. Like,
You pull up and then you're like, oh, fuck.
yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
fuck.
I got to get in that headspace.
Yep.
Yeah.
I try to not think about it at all.
It shows.
But you
Yeah.
like doing this, yeah?
It's been fun, yeah.
Hell yeah.
If nothing else, it's kind of like similar to a band. You just like hanging out with your friends.
That's like.
You know what I mean?
There's
Just make
not
some memories.
there's not a lot of other people that like it, but
Well, is this just YouTube?
No.
No, it's on the-
Spotify. We got a Patreon page.
Patreon.
Yeah. All the links are below.
Sick.
Yeah. We're trying to get people to pay us.
Is it working?
no.
I mean, technically, there's people paying us, but not
That's
many.
tight.
Yeah, not many yet. But yeah, how cool would it be if, as we get to retirement age, we just get to chill on a couch and make money? That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah. Fuck
Right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sick as fuck. But yeah, you're in that same boat. We make money when we actually are sitting there making the money.
Yeah.
Eventually, your body ages out of that. Then what?
That's true.
Do you know?
Yeah, yeah. So then what do you do after that?
Yeah.
How many people you got at your shop?
13 employees.
Okay,
It's a
Yeah.
lot.
it is a lot.
That's a lot to deal with. Yeah, how many days you still cut?
Right now, 4 days a week. Whenever the new shop opens, I'll do 5 days a week. I'll do 3 at one and 2 at the other.
Dang.
So yeah, 4 days a week.
Do you know when
new-
you're opening yet?
Where's the new one going to
In
be?
the Heights, and we're in permitting hell, and so I have no idea when we're gonna open.
Right. They make it almost impossible. They make it almost impossible to open a business legitimately.
Yes.
It's fucking crazy.
Unless you're fucking Walmart or the Home Depot.
No,
or
absolutely.
Sport Clips.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very true.
They'll bend over backwards for a business like that, though, right? Because all the sales tax dollars they're going to get.
It's all. It's,
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
Nah, it's. I think it goes a little deeper. I think it's just all about the middle class now. They want to fucking destroy the entrepreneurs.
Dude, maybe.
You just have
That's-
2 classes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does seem harder and harder to make a living every year.
Dude, for real. Like I was just looking at like property taxes and shit, and like escrows and all that shit. Huh? What'd he say?
Nerd.
And it's just like, since I've owned my house, my payment has gone up like $1,000 a month, just because of the property tax hikes. Like
And it goes up every year.
every fucking year.
A lot of people don't realize that when they go to buy a home.
Yeah.
They think that's just like, okay, that's it. And then they get surprised 12 months in. They're like, what the fuck? This shit jumped $100.
Yeah.
But yeah, your property tax goes up until what? You're 65?
Yeah.
And then it goes like dramatically down. But fuck, you got to make it to 65, dude.
No,
Yeah.
it can still go up, but it's capped at how much it can go up. It can only go up like 1% or something after that.
Yeah, but I think they pay a way lower rate.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it's just
And I
like
think
a senior rate.
it all depends on. Yeah, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of stipulations to it or whatever.
It's
But
dumb. How many mortgages you got now? Y'all bought that other building, right?
2. Yeah, 2 mortgages.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Paying
about
a lot
that.
of taxes.
I would love to like purchase a standalone building
you should.
for the Tat Shack to be in, but it's like, dude,
Let's just build a compound.
just getting to where you get the doors open seems like such a nightmare.
Let's just build a compound.
Your time?
Do it.
You can
He's
have
got
a
the money.
you can have a scab temple. You can have a barbershop. Just have a little fucking Wild Wild West fucking village.
Call it
You know?
Waco United or something?
Call it what?
I love that. Waco United. I love that.
Just pictures of Koresh in the bathroom. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on in here?
It's pretty crazy what they did to them.
Yeah.
Insane.
You remember,
And we just all watched on TV like, oh, they got the bad guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was like the precise. Well, Ruby Ridge was right before that, and that was kind of a colossal fuck up too. Mm-hmm. But that one,
In what way?
like by the ATF and the FBI, like they fucked up pretty bad.
In what way?
They
A dog was attacking them. They had to shoot everybody there.
Good point. Good point. A dog did bark. And that is fucking unacceptable. You are right, because there's noise ordinances out in the woods for sure, right? For sure.
Well, I think
Oh God.
oh, man. That period of time, they fucked up because it wasn't a black dude that they were shooting.
Yeah.
It was the first time.
But that was
they
one
were
of
like,
the.
oh,
that-
we really fucked up.
Yeah, that was
right?
one of the first things that like was televised that people were like,
Wait a minute.
I don't know. I don't really know how we feel about this. And they tried really fucking hard to be like, these guys are crazy. They're doing weird shit.
Yeah.
Like they deserved it. But then when like some of the details started coming out, they're like, oh, wait, like there was like how many fucking kids? 47 kids or something shit, and 20 women were in that bunker, fucking gassed to death.
Yeah, it was wild. Do y'all remember?
Oh wait, you're talking about the Waco?
Waco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally. And it goes back to like, okay, yeah, sure, David Koresh was nuts, and I mean, there's also tons of TV evangelists that are way nuttier, doing way more fucked up things. And Ruby Ridge, those dudes were out and out racial separatists. That shit's super fucked up. I don't agree with it. Also, they're in the middle of the fucking woods. None of my business.
Yeah.
None of my goddamn business. Not a bit of my business. You know.
Yeah, that's the biggest one, dude.
And then the craziest shit is like, there's theories out there that it's all kind of fucking like theater, because then you had, God damn it, can't believe I'm blanking on the name.
My brain's all fart today, dude.
Timothy McVeigh was at the Waco shit, and then a year to the day did the Oklahoma City bombing.
So you're saying there's theories that he didn't do it?
Oh yeah, there's theories that Timothy McVeigh really didn't do any of the Oklahoma City stuff because
No
the
shit.
FBI building, like,
He was one of the MK kids too, right?
Well, so
he was like, what?
MK Ultra kids too.
Yeah. And like his whole backstory doesn't make sense either. Kind of like Biden's and everybody else's backstory doesn't make sense. Obama,
Dude,
everybody
none of them
else.
do.
None of their
None of them
backstories
do.
make any
you
fucking
just
sense.
mentioned Democrats.
Trump's backstory. Well, his backstory's
Well,
pretty
his
much
backstory
been
checked-
his backstory's
podcast.
pretty much been televised though. So
Oh, okay, got it. Cool.
Well, no, his backstory checks out.
yeah,
Fucking super rich kid.
yeah, super rich kid.
He's a super rich kid asshole, dude.
Oh, got
Totally,
it.
totally
Cool.
checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally fucking checks out.
But we all agree the two-party system is fucked, right? Here we go.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick's got a great idea on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody go to the voting booths, right? Mm-hmm. You only vote for someone that's never been in office before.
So you still believe our votes count?
I
No.
don't know, but if they do, that would be the only way.
There's no way our votes count.
Yeah, I don't think
Absolutely
so either.
no way at all.
But if everyone voted for only people that have never been in office, like a complete restart, that's a really good fucking idea.
Okay.
Yeah, but the
Just get all new face in there. It'd probably fuck a bunch of shit up, but at
only,
least it's
no,
like
the
a
only
start over.
the only problem with that is the people that really control shit, they're not voted in anyways, and they still stay there.
Yeah,
the,
you're
the
right.
deep state is the shit that's the fucking problem anyways, and they're in power regardless. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I stopped thinking votes counted when they started doing the Diebold machines.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute. There's a guy in Nigeria right now that can hack my bank account with a laptop.
I mean,
But they just
fucking
hired a company to like electronically do it all.
Paper is just as fucking easy.
What do you mean?
You fucking fill some shit out and mark it, and fucking put it in a box.
But there's
Like,
an actual thing to count.
so you can have the actual fucking thing.
What?
Like people can fill that out fraudulently, just as easy as somebody can
Oh,
hack
yeah.
a fucking like.
But that would be a harder way to be fraudulent than just
I mean,
like pressing a number and
but
you got an
that's-
extra 20,000.
But that's how they allegedly did it the last time with
Yeah.
all the mail-in ballots. They had actual ballots to count.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all fucky.
It's all fucked off.
Yeah, what would you do? What would you do to fix it?
I don't have the answers for that.
No.
I don't have the answers for that. I guess I just I think they have us right where they want us. We're yelling at the red hat Trump supporters. Trump supporters are yelling at the Biden liberals, and they're both fools.
But-
We're all being played.
Now let me
Yeah.
ask you this: in your lived reality, right? Your day-to-day reality, is that how it is?
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Because I personally don't think we're really as divided as the internet would lead us to believe. Like, I think there's definitely small groups of like extremists, if you want to call them that, on both sides.
Yeah, but there's
I
nobody
think
fist fighting at
I
HEB.
think the vast fucking majority of people are just like you and I. We're like, dude, we just want to make our fucking money, not get taxed to death, and be left the fuck alone. Like,
Yes,
leave us the fuck alone. Like, we don't give a fuck what you guys want to bitch about in Congress. Like, I don't fucking care. Fix our roads and leave us the fuck alone.
True.
Yeah.
Fix our roads, put our power lines under fucking ground, like goddamn, like we're a first world country,
There it
and
is.
get the fuck out of the way.
True.
How do we get him on like a campaign mission? That sounded good enough. That sounded good enough. I'll take it. But yeah, if two-party system's broke, what's next?
Well,
I mean, there's been-
what they want to be next is one party system. That's what they're. I mean, we already kind of have a one party system, if we're being completely fucking honest.
Yeah, just call it two. Yeah,
It's
what
all-
do you think is next?
I mean, it's going to continue to be a two-party system.
It's well, really, what they're pushing for is the one world government is what is the direction they're
Yeah, a
trying to
little
get us
bit.
to.
I think we're kind of already that.
I mean, it's so interconnected, like for sure, it's already pretty much that. The only difference is we still need passports, right? And when it's true one world government, we won't need passports because we won't be able to go fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
We won't have any borders, but you can't leave your neighborhood either.
Yeah, you're just stuck in your town.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. That'd fucking suck a
Did I-
lot.
did I tell
say
you-
that, but I rarely leave the neighborhood.
Did I tell you about when I got pulled over for not having a front license plate?
Nope.
In my neighborhood. So I got pulled over for not having a front license plate.
Oh, one of the Nassau Bay ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for
fucking.
Jesus.
And nobody knows where he lives.
You goddamn rookie. And so I was like, dude, I haven't had a front license plate on this thing for fucking 4 years now. Like, what's the deal? He's like, oh, we got these new license plate readers at on all the roads coming in and out of here
Down, it cuts off.
and all through the city. So like if you have crazy warrants, like it'll pop up and give us a heads up that, you know, you're in the area.
What the fuck?
And I was like, okay. And this was a young cop. I was like, you do understand how slippery of a slope that is, right? And he was like, well, what do you mean? It helps us. I said, well, in theory, yeah, if that's the only thing it's used for. But I said, what about the next time there's a COVID and they say you can't go more than 15 miles from your house and then they catch your license plate in North Houston? It's like, it's slippery slope, man. That's that Big Brother shit. That's all that surveillance state nonsense. Like, it's slippery slope.
That's what I felt about the electric vehicles.
Yeah, that's just trying to
They
keep
just
you
turn them off.
300 miles from your house. And then you have to fucking
They
take a
just
break.
turn them
to
off,
make,
or they
yeah.
can like tell it where to take you.
Well, I mean, gas vehicles are getting to be that too. I mean,
you ever worry about dumb shit like that, or do I just have too much time on my hands?
I try to focus locally, shit happening with my family and my neighborhood.
I need to be more like you. I think I've been saying that for years already.
I don't pay attention to the news. I don't get sucked into that shit. I have my own political views and opinions.
DJ does too. He just wants to burn it all.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of believe that's the only way that's going to actually save us. You know,
It
historically speaking, capitalism falls every 7 or so years. You know, we haven't done it right yet. And we're not going to do it right if we continue doing it the way that we're doing it right now.
The problem,
But they want it to fail.
I don't think it can truly ever be done right. We're way too corruptible, right? Corruption's way too fucking easy. Just like I wouldn't be able to be a cop. I'd be a cop for about 4.5 minutes, and I'd be the dirtiest motherfucker on the force. You know what I mean? Like,
Same. I just like schemes too much.
yeah. I mean,
I'd fuck that all up.
and it's boring. Like think about it. If you're a cop, you're asked to hand out seatbelt tickets and speeding tickets and
just
all that
bored to
shit.
tears
Like-
all day?
Like, you're fucking bored to death. You're hating yourself because you're like, I don't give a fuck how fast people drive, but I gotta fucking generate some revenue. So then you're like, oh, you pull somebody over and they got some fucking cocaines on them.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, I can sell this. Like, give me that and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go back that day and you're like, hey, I got 12 tickets here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go home and do a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, couldn't be a cop.
Yeah. No.
Wouldn't work out.
No.
And then you also get away with domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Have you ever thought about running for office?
No.
What about of like your HOA?
I am not a part of a HOA.
Okay.
You're in a cool neighborhood.
I'm in a cool neighborhood. What I think about a lot is planning on living in the country and getting away from all this.
Dang, how are you gonna do that? What's the
I'm
exit
gonna
strategy on that?
do it in the next 10 to 15 years.
Dang, that's tight. I think about that too sometimes, but then I go, oh, I don't know anything about the country.
True.
I'm like, I'll have to figure out how a fucking tractor works, dude. What the
You already got a chainsaw. You're fucking
halfway
almost there.
Yeah,
halfway there, dude.
Really
Almost there.
Yeah.
What, did you get a big chainsaw?
Or no, I just think about shit like, oh, there's coyotes I got to deal with. Fuck me, dude. Oh, there's a sound at night and I can't see my neighbors. I'm fucked, dude. I'm so fucked.
The sound at night.
Yeah, I'm so fucked.
You would figure it all out.
Yeah.
Or
I think it's just me
or
being
you wouldn't.
lazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, people live there.
Well, it's just the shit that we've normalized in our urban areas that we've created is so incredibly fucked.
Oh yeah.
the craziest thing, like, if I moved out to some land or something in the country, the hardest thing for me would be like you have to plan, like, because you're not just going to run to the grocery store every 2 days.
Absolutely.
Like, you got to actually like make a plan, and like, because my wife is at the grocery store fucking a lot.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
go at least 4 times a week.
And like, that shit just can't happen. Like,
No,
it's
yeah.
not feasible because it might be a 45-minute drive to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, if you want to do it, that's fine. But right now, gas is expensive, you know?
But yeah, if you live out in the country though, there might not be as much to do. You might want to drive to the store more often.
Oh, no, dude. You've clearly never lived in the country because there's always something to fucking do.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
It's a lot of fuck. There's always fences that need mending. You got to
Yeah,
keep your.
no, I'm out.
You got to keep your critters in fucking check.
I'm out. I'm gonna stay in suburb hell, dude.
Especially because the only way to really like benefit from having land is being able to have like fucking some cows that you can butcher up for some meat, some chickens, shit like that.
The ag
But then-
tax credit.
But then there's no days off. You got critters to take care of, man.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows right now is at Clarkson Farms. Have you seen that shit? You remember Jeremy Clarkson
Fucking
from
awesome.
Top Gear?
No.
The tall British guy.
What's Top Gear?
It's
like
like a car show.
Okay.
Yeah,
it used to
they-
be in Britain, then they moved to America, and
It was like
real bad now.
It was like 3 dudes, and they would each like drive the car, and there would be like 3 different cars. They'd do like comparisons. They do little competitions.
Yeah, it was like
and shit
Motor
with them.
Trend.
Yeah,
but on television.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it had the 3 hosts are like funny and known there.
yeah, and
So,
some
yeah, they
and
made
they
it
wouldn't.
entertaining.
They would some of them would be like brand new cars, like new shit coming out, and they're kind of doing reviews. Some of them
Yeah.
be like these old raggedy fucking 3-wheel fucking things, and Jeremy Clarkson would roll them over
Yeah.
on accident.
Yeah, a few years ago, like right after COVID happened, he decided he's going to be a farmer. He knows nothing about farm, right? So he just goes out to this small town where they have a bunch of farms, and he buys a fucking farm.
Yeah.
And they document a year of
And
him on
and
this
it's
farm.
a big farm.
Yeah, he works 7 days a week for an entire year, like more than 14 hours a day. Everything goes to shit. He made $100 at the end of the fucking year. And then he signs up immediately. He's like, this is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
yeah.
I'm like, but yeah, they've already got 3 years down.
Yeah.
And he's like filming the 4th right now.
So he's doing well.
No, he's not doing well at all.
But I thought you said he was having fun with it.
Yeah,
I mean, he's enjoying
loves
it.
Yeah.
But his farming business is in the shits every goddamn time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his crops get burned up.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
everything goes sideways. The city
Yeah,
keeps
he-
fucking shutting him down for all kinds of shit.
Like this new season, the only thing he makes money on really is like all the bullshit. But the bullshit is so much fucking effort that it's not fucking worth it. Like he's
He's like trying to make jam, so he just throws a bunch of shit in a pot and starts boiling it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the dude that actually knows shit comes in. He's like, "What are you doing? You got to measure how many berries did you put in there?" He's like,
yeah,
"All of them?
That many?
Like, I don't fucking that many. Yeah, it's so good, dude.
it's a great fucking show. Every episode, at least twice, Jeremy Clarkson just says shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a real entertaining show, man.
He bought the very first fucking season. He buys a tractor and the hitch is fucking wrong. It's too big. It doesn't fucking work with
Well, dude,
anything.
he's in Britain. He gets a Lamborghini tractor. Even the instruction
shit.
manual is in another
in-
language.
it's
No one
in-
can figure out how to
yeah.
use a fucking tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he's like 4 years into this shit and he still doesn't know how to use his fucking tractor.
Yeah.
He's always hitting the wrong.
Yeah, every time
fucking
he
buttons
turns
and
around,
shit.
something costs him $100,000. Like every fucking time he turns around, he's all, "What the fuck?"
He
Yeah, it's
buys all
great.
kinds of critters to try to fucking make shit better, like goats and sheep, and they end up fucking him over. Gets cows and pigs, all
Yeah.
kinds of fucking shit, and he loses money on fucking everything.
Yeah, and then they'll like have babies, and like half of them die, and then he's crying, and then he gets attached to the other ones, but then they gotta sell them to like get butchered, and he's crying again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah,
And
it's a great show.
he does all of his farming with a Land Rover.
Okay.
Yeah, he pulls fucking livestock trailers, everything with a fucking Land Rover.
And so he's got property in England.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how it works over there. They
Yeah,
use all
yeah.
kinds of weird fucking words for shit, but like they call a semi truck.
Yeah, you would probably enjoy it a lot.
A lorry. Okay.
Yeah, you would enjoy that show.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
And the city's always fucking with him for permitting and shit.
Yeah, they hate him.
They fucking
Because like
hate
right when he
him.
moved into town, he opened a little shed next to the farm, and they were selling shit from the farm.
Yeah.
And he like tweeted that he's doing it. So like England came
Yeah.
because he's famous, And the whole town was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude? This is our quiet little town."
This dude,
So,
this
yeah.
dude was voted like UK's most like handsome man or whatever, like the Time magazine Man of the Year or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like the UK version, and he's ugly as fuck.
Okay.
Like there's nothing attractive about this dude.
Yeah.
And he was voted like the Man of the Year, but he's fucking hilarious. He's like real famous.
What's the teeth situation in England?
They're
I don't think they
everywhere.
I'm
They're
kind
all
of jealous, dude. We
Dude,
got
fucked
dental
up
bills
teeth.
over here.
They're all over. Oh yeah.
But I really did a deep dive trying to figure out why they have shitty teeth over there and we have better teeth.
More inbreeding.
Oh, dude.
In England? Really?
All those royal families back in the day, they're just
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that. I think it's
I'm
more of
making
like
shit up.
kind of like a medical scam here. This is gonna get weird. Fuck it. Okay, so you got to get your wisdom teeth pulled here, right? They say that's from like chewing on soft things as a baby. You're supposed to be chewing on hard shit to develop your fucking jaw, to give your teeth room, right? We developed fucking braces, and it's like a multi-billion-dollar fucking industry.
Man, that is
They make so
true.
much money off dentist shit here that like we keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's not a necessary
But-
fucking thing. It's
but-
all just for a look.
yeah. But it. So let me ask you this: you said it was a scam. Is it a scam if it makes your teeth look better? It accomplishes its goal, right?
It's a scam because I think they know
It's not
that they should be
necessary.
telling parents that their kids need to chew on harder things to develop their jaws instead of just
but they
completely
but
ignoring
they also
all that.
say fluoride like prevents cavities and stuff.
It's a hard one, right? You got to have a little poison. Got to have a little poison sometimes.
Got to keep your body on fucking
Got to have a little poison.
on point.
Yeah.
Got to give it some practice.
But yeah, I think it's like healthcare in general here is like all fucked up.
It's backwards for sure.
Yeah, it's like eat better and exercise. Oh, the majority of all the problems go away.
Well, the biggest scam is fucking dental insurance. Those motherfuckers don't cover jack shit.
I don't know anything about that world. Dude.
Yeah, neither,
What's that
neither
like?
do I.
They cover fucking nothing.
Really?
Yeah, they cover like one cleaning a year.
Dude, I get this thing with my kids. I take them to the dentist, and it's like a little bit more the first visit of the year of the 2 visits, and then it covers the second because it's like their plan for the year or whatever. But yeah, it's just like the normal cleaning and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, pay a little bit more that first time. The second one's like free.
Do you give them the fluoride treatment?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because it's just a little bit of poison. I don't give them the fluoride treatment fucking every week. Twice a year. It's twice a year.
They use fluoride-free
They gotta
toothpaste?
get their fucking head X-rayed once a year when they go.
They use fluoride-free toothpaste?
I tried that for a minute. I didn't like it.
Oh, so you're poisoning yourself every day.
Yeah. Okay. Get them to rinse and spit real good. That's about all you can do. That's one of those things, dude. Being a parent, it's just permanent damage, no matter how you look at it. No matter
Yeah.
which route you take, your teenager eventually fucking hates your guts. There's permanent damage. They're going to have to become an adult and figure it out.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, they definitely hate you for a while, for
Yeah,
sure.
there's no way around it, dude. There's no doing anything right. It's like,
Yeah.
get through the day and try your best. That's about
Just
all you
trying
can
to
do.
fuck them up the least you can.
Yeah,
But you're gonna fuck them up. In some way, shape,
every
or form.
time.
You
Yeah, every time.
do a little bit better than what your parents did. Then you reach a certain age and you're like, well, my parents actually didn't do as bad as I made it up in my head.
Yep.
And fuck, I should probably call my dad.
And like
That's it.
apologize.
Yeah, I feel like that's
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
around like 30 to 35. You start realizing that shit where you're like, oh, oops.
Yeah.
Because,
Well,
when you're a kid, your world's very small.
yeah.
All your problems are just pointed at the people right next to you. You got to become adult before you start pointing your finger at a politician, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's insulated.
I like the way you do it, though.
How do I do it?
Like, I can tell just from the internet, when your kids are into something, you push it.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the balance with that because the whole like jack of all trades, master of none thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, you know me. I do a lot of shit.
Right.
Like, half of it's because like I'm just ADD brain, whatever, just all over the place. But the other half is like just kind of being restless and being like, oh, well, I want to do that, or I want to check that out, and like. Whatever, I'm about to be 40. I'm already in it. This is me. I want them to be hyper focused on something. Okay, cool. You're really into soccer, dude. do it 110%. See where you can take it, you know? Cool. You're not into it anymore. That's fine. You're into this. Dude, take it as far as you can take it, you know?
I see it with the breakdancing.
Yeah. They,
I like that.
that shit's cool, man. That shit's
And then
really cool.
You keep putting little clips on the internet. So it's like, yeah, everybody's paying attention to your life on the internet. We can see those kids getting way better at breakdancing than when y'all
Yeah.
started, dude. And I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
You know what's
These
cool?
little
So
fuckers.
They do
this is the
head spins and shit.
head spins, windmills.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all the cool shit. It's crazy. But so this is the first year for breakdancing to go to the Olympics, right? Paris 2024.
Really?
They assembled a whole team. One of the guys it's like a 3 or 5 person team, is from Houston. He's like
What
one of
the
their old
fuck?
coaches.
No
Jeff,
shit.
this guy Jeff.
That's
He's
so
throwing a
tight.
competition this Saturday, and the kids are competing in it. I saw him online doing the like Budapest trials or whatever, and 3 or 4 days later, I saw him at this thing called YA. It's like Youth Advocates. So it's breakdancers go there to practice, and then they also like homeless families will come in and get fed. Kids off the street come in and just play basketball, and it's just like a area to hang out, have fun, and he was just walking around dancing, playing basketball with kids.
That's tight.
Like the dude is the real deal, and he's representing America, and he's from Houston. It's like it's going to be exciting to see.
Dude, yeah, this is from the outside looking in. I know nothing about the world of breakdancing.
I mean,
It's
neither
still
did
so
I.
new.
I'm like, I still go to all these competitions, and I try to like be there for my kids and push them, and then I'm just like, you guys are doing cool shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're like their coach will be like a couple years younger than me. I'm like, man, that's really cool. Like, I look at them like superstars. You know, I'm super fascinated with it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of money to be made in that realm.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of the like older guys that I've gotten to know talk about how everything changed for them after Bring It On.
No shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Weird.
Yeah, that dance movie just kind of like that happened, and then a lot of them got more gigs, like doing like a couple of them work for the Rockets, doing halftime show stuff, gigs with like pop singers, whatever.
No shit.
Like stuff that I wouldn't even think about, and they've made careers out of it.
That's tight.
It's tight, and
Yeah, that's real
to me
tight.
it's like they're still superhuman because but a few of them are like a couple years older than me, and they're just like, okay, get on their head, spin a few times, super casual. You know what I mean?
Makes your back hurt
like,
watching
like
them.
I want to do that party trick. I just want to bust that out, just like.
Like I would have to have fucking vertebrae in my neck
Yeah, dude.
fused if
My
I
shoulders
fucking
are
did
gone
that
now.
shit.
I would have to do an hour of warming up and like, okay, you hold my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just like, boop, boop, boop. Like it's so incredible to watch.
So speaking of the Olympics, do you guys ever remember like 30 days before the Olympics, them like just now setting teams for things?
No, it seems like it's a bit like half-assed. Like
Yeah.
they're just kind of like assembling things.
Like
you
I don't
know?
ever remember like 2 weeks ago they were like, oh, this is
I
our
don't even know what
gymnastics
y'all are
team
talking
now.
about.
Like they were doing trials like 2 weeks or like
Yeah,
a week
Budapest.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but to your point, you said you don't even know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember growing up and the Olympics were like the biggest
Big
thing
fucking
ever?
deal,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the Olympics this year, like
More
Yeah, but
so
there was
the,
only,
more
like,
so
10
the winter.
channels.
Though.
yes, yeah,
More
yeah,
so the
true.
Winter Olympics.
But you got hyped up, and you got hyped up to watch like
Yeah, a
You
bunch
know,
of people doing
The
weird
torch
shit.
ceremony and all that. fucking
yeah, all
shit.
that shit,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, seeing what USA team is like who they're coming head to head with. Like, oh shit, I didn't even know Jamaica was that good at that. Or, I remember being excited to watch that stuff, and it doesn't seem like it's like a prime focus right now.
No, it's not. I didn't even know it was coming up.
But that also goes back to a lot of the political stuff, like the stuff that they choose to feed us. Like there's all kinds of shit happening all the fucking time, day in, day out, and the stuff that they choose to feed us is what we end up eating up and being like, oh man, this is big news,
And it's all bullshit.
Well, yeah, like I was just talking to a friend before coming up here, and like I truly, hand to God, have no hard stance on this at all. I got the vaccine. I do not regret it. And the whole time I was thinking, well, historically, Fauci is pretty criminal and he's done some fucked up things. Like, I can easily say that, right? Well, there was a report that came out not that long ago where he's like, everything was not backed by science.
Yeah, I just kind of made most of that up.
Essentially, that's what the entire article was.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it like huge news? Like, holy shit.
It's already passed.
Yeah, that's already
People's attention spans, they've already
And that's
passed.
nuts.
Yeah.
You know, and
even-
so people talk about Trump's Twitter, right? And it's like he would say something wild every day, but it didn't matter because like shit was happening so fast that you would forget that like you would forget something absurd that he said last week. You know,
a lot of that's because like the news cycle is so fucking fast. Like we have these 24-hour news
Yeah,
stations,
and
And
they
how
need new
helpful
shit
is
to
that?
cover. It's not
Dude, it's
at all.
not at all.
It's wild.
Dude,
Look
I
at how
get
fast-
every bit of my information from screenshots.
Look at how
Screenshots
fast.
and memes, dude. That's where real
Hey, dude,
information is at.
I get my shit from memes in the barbershop.
Yeah, that's it.
You remember-
talking to other motherfuckers? That's
Yeah.
it.
Remember like a month and a half ago or something, there was that big terrorist attack thing in Russia.
Yes.
What fucking happened to that? That fucking water under the bridge, that's gone.
100%.
It's done.
100%.
I mean, like it's fucking quick. You know the shit that's real fucking nonsensical when it's here and then it's gone. Like immediately.
yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
you know there's a lot of where they kind of botched some shit and they're like, let's stop talking about this because
Well, I mean, 2020 was the year of the alien. All these reports were coming out about like, we've seen them.
Did you see speaking of aliens, there was, you remember those like, I think the mummies were actually from Peru, but they like presented them in like the Mexican Congress or whatever the fuck it is. They had these two
Yeah, the two little
supposed
tiny ones.
Wait, what
supposed
year was that?
alien mummies like last year.
Okay.
Like it was fairly recent. And like it looked like complete fucking
Oh,
bullshit.
yes.
Like
I
it
do
was just
remember
memes
that.
all over the internet, dude.
it looked like fucking straight paper mache.
Right,
Apparently, a new peer-reviewed study came out, and they ran these fucking mummies through like MRI machines and all this shit, and apparently they're real. And one of them was pregnant.
What the fuck?
One of them has a fetus.
That's
An
fucking wild.
Oh.
alien fetus?
Yep. Or
Okay.
or ancient being.
Right.
Who knows what the fuck it is? Or just a little dwarf.
Little person.
That's what I would go with. That's
Little
just
fella.
a fucking 1 foot tall person, right?
But there's something to do with like, there's another one with like an elongated skull that it's not due to binding because there's none of the rings or anything from like skull binding.
yeah, I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. They just bombard you with shit,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's like probably fucking 10% of what we hear is even remotely true.
Yeah,
And even that 10% is sort of like skewed in a way.
But to your point, I do think that like the really important stuff, they just throw it in the wash with like 20 other articles. And okay, yeah, fine. Look,
It's just
put it
like
out
all
there.
the fucking bills in Congress.
Yep.
Like, oh, we're gonna pass this healthcare bill, but then it's got defense fucking spending and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
We need a coffee shop, dude, where you can smoke cigarettes inside. You know what I mean?
Why? What
There's
makes
two
you-
waitresses.
It's
dude.
called Pasadena.
Yeah. No, we need one. We need one more.
And,
local,
and it's not a
right?
coffee shop; it's
Yeah.
a gas
No,
station.
I'm, just talking, I'm just talking about
And
like,
they got slot machines too.
yeah. No, I'm just talking about where we go to hang out and have the same conversation all
and just
the time.
and just chain smoke ciggies.
Dude, there was one in my hometown. Dude,
That's it. All he basically he wants to smoke a cigarette right now.
That's what
No,
he's
no,
saying.
no.
Yeah.
there was one in my hometown. It was so tight. This old guy.
Your
worked for
hometown
it,
is
told me to
Victoria.
truck every once in a while, and we'd go everywhere in town. You can't smoke cigarettes. In this one place, they still did.
You realize you have the perfect dojo to do that in.
Yeah.
You even have a fucking couch.
Yeah,
We're sitting in it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You can smoke some ciggies in here.
I'm just saying. The ciggies come because like you don't want all the females coming in ruining the guy talk.
Okay.
If it stinks, they're like, I'm not going in there.
Keep the
Yeah, the only
out.
females
Keep
that
the
are in
chicks
there are
out
the
with
two
the
waitresses.
ciggies.
And
Nobody-
they're both ex-strippers. And they're making way more money than they ever did stripping because there's just a bunch of fucking old men in there handing them $20 bills for fucking coffee.
Nobody even smokes. We just got cigarettes burning, so it
God.
smells bad.
Or it's like we're not technically smoking and it's just hanging out the corner of your mouth, so it's just like ash all over your cigarette. Just like
That won't work.
did-
They got
we-
them fire safe ones now that fucking
Hey, we
go
went
out.
to a bar last week, and it was kind of fun because they let you smoke in the bar.
Where was
Was
this
it around
fucking
here?
bar at?
It's a pool hall over on 45.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was all, what the fuck?
Are you allowed to say the name of it?
Reno's?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Technically not a pool hall. Technically
I-
it's a karaoke bar.
Yeah, it's a karaoke bar. They just have a bunch of shitty pool tables.
Yeah.
So
I know that there's kind of random bar, grill, restaurants from here to Pasadena that are still kind of like, fuck it, we're gonna let you smoke. So I grew up in LaPorte, and there was a Dairy Queen right by the high school, and they had a
smoking.
Dude, they had a smoking section until
dude, I stumbled
until
in one of those
maybe
not long
5
ago.
years
And
ago.
the only thing that differentiated that from the non-smoking was a half of a wall.
Exactly. Half a wall. And even better, the smoke. So the arcade was in the smoking section.
Fuck yeah.
So
all
the
the
kids
kids-
had to run to the
Yeah.
arcade through the like.
Hey, I do
plumes
have
of
a question
smoke.
though. Has anybody won a lawsuit yet from getting cancer from secondhand smoke?
No, it's bullshit.
Is it real or not?
I don't know. I feel like I was just reading about this because we just showed Chase Super Size Me. Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it in forever, and
That's a good one.
it is good. But they talk about what kind of prompted them to do that documentary was like there was like a 5-year span of just lawsuits, heavy lawsuits towards fast food companies, big tobacco. They were just hitting it left and right.
Big tobacco. They're fucking suing Zinni boys right now.
Are they really?
Fuck them. Yeah.
They're suing Zen?
Yeah.
God.
They fucking Zyn stopped shipping shit off their website because they got fucking a subpoena from Congress because this is the most fucked up, dumbest shit ever. Because they have flavors like wintergreen and spearmint. They're saying they're fucking they're promoting it to children, right?
Okay.
But like,
What
you
about
can't-
Camel
you-
Crushes?
You can't sell Zins because kids might want it. But if your fucking 10-year-old says that he feels like a girl, you can cut off his pee-pee, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like it's upside down, dude.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking stupid.
There was all these lawsuits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. There are all these lawsuits.
Squirrel.
Yeah. But I mean, I basically finished the thought. There are a lot. So there are a lot of lawsuits towards big tobacco, blaming them for people getting cancer or just health shit. They won some of them. Some of them settled out of court. They had to start putting warning labels and more restrictions on them, but they're still.
And that's when the Surgeon General warning and shit got put on
they're,
there.
they're still top dogs, but also around that time, which is an interesting kind of argument to make, was a lot of people saying like, I got fat because of your influence, McDonald's, because of what you were promoting, and you were not actually telling me, how unhealthy your food is.
Does this mean I can sue the food pyramid?
No, because precedence has been set already.
it.
And so,
Oh,
go
wait,
ahead.
wait,
but I have a
No.
theory. I have a theory. Go ahead.
It's just interesting because it's also like, yes, McDonald's is garbage. Fries are great, but the reason I love the fries is because it's covered in salt.
Yeah, dude.
like an insane amount of salt. But
It helps you retain water. I don't see the problem.
how much policing do we need to do of ourselves before we start saying, well, Daddy McDonald's?
That's that nanny state bullshit. That's the same thing with seatbelt tickets, dude.
Yeah.
Like, go fuck yourselves. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Seatbelts are a weird one, dude. Yeah, I don't think they should be able to ticket you for a seatbelt. But also, they can actually prove that there's more damage done to you without the seatbelt, which takes up more city worker time repairing you and getting you to a hospital.
Oh.
Is why the seatbelt one kind of makes sense.
no.
Okay.
A little bit.
It still doesn't make sense. Like
Little bit.
But why would so there's all these theories that like it's the whole agenda is depopulation. Mm-hmm. If they're trying to depopulate you and make you unhealthy, why do they give a fuck if you're wearing a seatbelt?
Well, that might be at a huge level, but we're talking
But
about like city
but
ordinances.
like if you're talking like that, like I don't agree because it's not a city worker that's putting you back together. It's a fucking hospital worker. It's an EMT,
yeah.
who's paid by the
That's what I'm
hospital.
talking about.
And they want you to be fucking sick. So
Yep.
you'd think they want you to be as fucked up as possible so they can
No, but that's what I'm
fucking
talking
bill you
about.
more.
It's like the ambulance. The ambulance is having to take more time. Now there's another emergency they need to respond to, but they're backed up now.
You're saying they
That
need
know
to.
what I mean?
That sounds like a good problem for the
Yeah.
ambulance company. That's called fucking job security.
Yeah.
kind of their own city contracts. They're getting paid either way.
You don't think that is influenced by the amount of calls that they make? I really don't know.
I don't think it is, man. I think it's all in a city budget every year.
But you know, like,
But it depends. There's private ones too.
yep, there's private companies and also
Yeah, but those private companies aren't showing up to a 911 call.
Sometimes. It depends on your municipality.
Maybe if there were like 10 wrecks of guys with no seatbelts.
It depends on your municipality.
and I think in
Yeah.
a lot of country towns they do. You know, because like they're so
I can see that.
you know the stations are
Like
tiny.
the hometown I grew up in, the city didn't have an ambulance. It was fucking I don't know,
Private company?
Gold Cross or something.
Yeah.
It's like, why is the fire department the only socialized one that everybody's cool with?
Because they don't carry guns.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And usually like
Is death by fire
like
that
they're,
scary where
they're,
everybody's like, yeah,
they're
that's a
not
good idea?
they're not fucking with you either. Like the only time they show up is when you call them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're not serving a warrant for some
Yeah.
bullshit either.
Yeah, true.
So back to the McDonald's stuff. I just thought about this. I have kind of a theory on that. So back in the day, when all this stuff was going on, McDonald's.
Get shit hammered drunk and you show up in the morning, you order breakfast and fish sandwiches.
No, no,
Bad
gross.
combo, dude.
So back in the day, McDonald's was a whole lot healthier than it is now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what if all those lawsuits were just to set legal precedents for them to really fuck us in the future?
I mean, maybe.
and like
Just like all the pharmaceutical companies got basically legal immunity from lawsuits. That's why they had to set up the VAERS system, VAERS Court.
that
and all
is
shit.
that is a great point because I don't know, it was a year or two ago. There was a TV series and 2 documentaries that came out about OxyContin and the history behind that, and like, you know, I myself, I know we were all affected by it, right?
Yeah, dude.
Big time.
Yeah, a little bit.
They were
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, totally. No, but so
the best.
But so the 2 documentaries and the TV series, the whole like going away point was that the Sackler family is evil, right? They're evil for what they're doing, and so the whole time you're watching, it's like murder them, kill them, fuck these people, right?
Turns out they're just the scapegoats for.
They're just the scapegoats, right? But also they're still top dog. They're
And still billionaires.
They're still multi-billionaires,
Yeah.
and they're still prescribing OxyContin like crazy. They just have a little label that they put on it to continue this cycle.
Yeah.
Nothing ever really fucking happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of money changing hands, dude.
But I guess
At least not to like people at that level. Like nothing really ever happens.
I guess it's just kind of all that stuff came out for you to feel like something happened, for you to be like, oh, that was horrible. I'm so glad they did something about it. And then, you know what I mean? No, I swear to God. And then walk away. But then you look back and you're like, well, no, fuck no, they didn't do anything.
Propaganda.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know the numbers, but it was like, yeah, that thing ended with them being like, yeah, they had to pay a $2 billion fine. It's like 30 minutes ago, you told me they made $5 billion.
In like
Shouldn't
the
they have
first
had to pay at least
they-
five?
They,
What the
they made
fuck?
they made $5 billion in like the first 5 fucking months of the
dude, that
fucking
shit's
release.
so
Like,
bonkers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
so
they-
I
fucking
can't
bonkers.
even fathom like seeing that number like on a
No,
fucking
dude.
bank account. Like
Oh, no,
what I mean?
absolutely. I will say, though, after one of the documentaries, I started looking up OxyContin swag on eBay. I didn't find any, but I got a Vicodin fanny pack. So I'm pretty hyped on that. It was only $5. It's a fucking Vicodin fanny
they
pack.
definitely
You watched that and immediately went to eBay and typed in
Oh,
Oxy-
100 because they were like they're holding like OxyContin teddy bears and stuff. I'm like, okay, I gotta look into this.
and
This
they
has got to be somewhere.
and they still sling the shit out of Vicodins too.
Oh, 100%, absolutely.
Yeah, they're making way too much money on it, dude. It's not going to stop.
Well, and so that's another thing, and it's, you know, because of a wreck I got into years ago, and sobriety and barbering and lifting weights, I started getting into learning how to like properly take care of yourself, proper stretches, proper recovery, so you don't sit there and eat 10 Vicodin a day, right? But that's not the norm. Like a doctor's not going to talk to you about that.
No, dude.
But this doctor, it's supposed to be a general practitioner, someone you go to for all your ailments.
What do they say? A doctor, somebody that goes to medical school, spends a total of like 7 hours talking about nutrition.
Oh God.
Yeah.
In like however, like they
It's
have
a
what
very, very low amount.
7 years of school, and then they have another however many years of like fucking basically interning or whatever they fucking call it. I'm not smart enough to be a doctor.
Yeah, this episode is definitely going to get pulled.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So my dad got into a bad motorcycle wreck, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 years ago. Shattered his wrist, broke his back. Like it was a gnarly one.
Back was broken.
It was
Final.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And, you know, full recovery, but you know, every couple months something kind of like shifts and his back feels fucked up, obviously, and he's getting older and so you know, I think he's on like Tylenol 3s, and he might drink like a little bit of whiskey to kind of like, you know, chill it out, right? And I was just talking to him about like, well, you know, have any of your doctors talk to you about just stretches you can do so you're not just limping around, you know? He's like, no, I'm not going to do all that. Who knows if that really works? And I'm like,
Is what you're doing now working?
right. Well, but I guess it's just that's a mentality that we've been sold on for years.
Well, and I don't know how old he is, but like my parents are older and they have that mentality too.
Yeah.
Like they're all about I mean, I think my mom is starting to come around. My stepdad, he takes a fucking gob of fucking pills every day. Like
yeah, he
takes pills to counteract some of the other pills that
yeah.
Dude,
it's fucking crazy.
That's my mom, and she will not fuck with therapy.
Yeah.
But she takes all
Fucking
this.
crazy.
I was like, okay,
It's crazy
all right,
town.
mom, just please drink.
They're from a
enough
different
water.
age, man.
They are.
They're from a different age.
Yeah.
They're from like the convenience and like Betty Crocker era where like everything's like, hey, right now, boom,
Yep.
quick,
Yeah.
quick, let's do, you know what I mean? Like,
It's funny. So like, I think this was 82, 83. It was a couple years before I was born. My grandma, Mama Priss, she was essentially, they thought that she had gone crazy. She was just hallucinating. She was like talking to people in the corner, and they were really concerned about her, and so they hospitalized her. They had her committed, right?
does it turn out that the house was just actually haunted?
No, but I do have stories about that. No. So she's there for a couple of days, and they're like, your mom's not crazy. She's addicted to Valium. And so the doctor had prescribed her a pretty heavy dose of Valium. She had lightly said something about being nervous about one thing or another, right?
Like, here's a mega dose.
She had no idea that she was prescribed to this stuff. She just was prescribed medicine. She filled it and went about her business, and she was hooked. It was like candy. Mm-hmm. She had no idea, not a clue.
Dude, the benzos were getting everybody like that for a while.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You commit suicide trying to get off those fucking things.
Dude, it's nuts,
Yeah.
man.
The whole medical system, it's super fucked because to become a doctor, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most people trying to be a doctor don't have that.
Well,
So
that's
they go
years
into
of
debt.
schooling.
But that's all college is at this point. It's your entry fee to whatever career field you signed up for.
Right.
That's all it is. It's
But-
your pay to play.
But yeah, with
Yep.
like a medical license, you're getting in this crazy debt, but you know you're going to be able to pay it off because you're going to be a doctor. Once you become a doctor, you realize that you're not necessarily getting to own your own practice. You now work for a company that's owned by investors. They have a time frame you get to see patients in, and you're having to push pills. That's how they're making their fucking money.
And
if you go against that, you don't have a medical license anymore.
and you're incentivized for
And you have to pay that debt back.
Yep.
It's fucked
you're
off.
incentivized for pushing certain things over other things.
Yeah,
and yada, yada,
100%.
yada. Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean
It's
that
fucked
goes back to the corruptibility of fucking humans.
Yep.
Like that's essentially that they're being corrupted.
Yep.
And like,
Yeah.
well, it's easy to fucking do.
And
That's why I don't think capitalism will truly ever like be perfect or work.
well, and that's
Like I think it's the better form of economy or governance, whatever you want to
the
call
options
it.
we have at the moment?
Better, it's the best option we have, but I don't think it's ever going to be like perfect. You're always going to have these scum fucks You know?
Well, right, but and that's kind of the point that I was trying to drive home is like we have never gotten it right, and there will always be issues with it. But goddamn, if we're so proud of this nation, and I'm proud American, then like shouldn't we take some time to fucking fine tune capitalism? Like,
Agreed.
and I don't know what that looks like, but there's in every nook and cranny, there's all these odes of corruption that are happening, and it's been happening for generations.
Well, the first step to cleaning all that bullshit up would be opening up the fucking books from government spending.
Oh yeah,
That would be the first step.
Yeah.
Because if you
So
fuck-
accountability
never
with
gonna
that.
happen,
yeah,
dude.
if you fuck, I mean, look,
Yeah, then it's never gonna happen.
yeah.
If we open those books, dude, it's like bring out the guillotines,
on
bro.
on
Yeah,
September 10th, 2001. Homeboy came out and was like, there's $13 trillion that we lost.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
And then the next day, everybody forgot.
9/11.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Yep. Yeah, that's that's one that like because of that, I'm trying to say like I don't pay too much mind to the national debt. And not saying it's not a concern of mine, but it feels like something that's just completely out of our hands because they're going to, depending on which talking head you see, they're going to pose it as like, well, if you vote for me, I'm going to reduce the national debt, and then I'm going to do it by doing X, Y, or Z. Well, if you vote for me, I'm going to reduce the national debt. I'm going to do it by X, Y, or Z, and it keeps on piling up on us.
Yeah. So one, that money isn't real.
Dude, it hadn't been real in a long time.
It's not real. It doesn't really fucking matter anyways. But the only reason it does matter to us is because it impacts inflation, which impacts the price of fucking eggs. And that's what everybody's feeling right now.
Well, kind of. They did go by and show that all the egg companies were just jacking up the price on purpose.
Who's
They
that?
had no concern. There's like a whole documentary about the eggs.
No, it's the same thing that happened with lumber during COVID. Mm-hmm. Like for a while, it was all like, "Oh well, yeah, it's COVID. Of course, lumber prices are going up."
But I mean,
And
that's
they
why.
went up like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
But that's why,
Plywood
like,
was $100.
it was insane.
but that's why, like, home values, like my house in the last 3 years has doubled in value.
Yeah.
It hasn't really. It's fake.
Right.
Because now in order to buy something equal, I'm paying double.
Yep.
So it's not really worth double. Like it's all fucking.
Yeah, the
world
housing
of
market only
make-believe.
matters when you get in or out.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that matters.
yeah. It's all world of make believe. It's all nonsense.
It's a world of make believe and nonsense, but like we're still playing it. That's the shit
Yeah.
that like. Yeah, because property tax is getting fucking insane. I know I talked to you about this before, but like payroll tax. My payroll tax is criminal. Fucking criminal. You want to talk about getting rid of the middle class? Like it's insane. Over $100,000 in a 12-month period. in payroll
Yeah.
taxes.
And you're not big enough to get all these fucking tax
No,
breaks.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
That's-
So it doesn't
that-
matter.
That's
you know?
what's fucking crazy to me. Is like,
Hey,
like just
wait,
like
wait. Another crazy one, the payroll tax. Most employees don't know that's a thing.
Oh,
They don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
They're like, I should have a better cut or fucking, I need to be making
Yeah.
more. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, dude, guy, I'm fucking, it's paper thin margin over here.
Straight up.
Like, you don't understand how much it costs to have you here, bro. Like,
So-
I want you here,
Yeah.
but I can't afford to pay you more. The money is not fucking there.
when-
Straight up.
When you
Yep.
run your costs, is your basically your burden rate like 39% on top of what?
Yeah. Yeah.
39,
roughly.
40%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn near half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is fucking.
Yeah. So it's like
And then another half, the second you go home, you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's where the rest of it went.
Yeah.
Yep.
so this kind of like beautiful, comfortable, pillowy like space to be in that I've never. We've been open over 9 years. I have yet to fully achieve is to let's say actual payroll without taxes and all the other shit is $10,000 right for a 2-week period. To have $30,000 in checking, but pay so much in taxes that so much of it gets pulled out. So much of it gets pulled out.
And then just on a whim, you can't even budget for it because
Oh
on
my
a whim
God.
they can be like, oh yeah, this is the new
Yep.
tax rate.
Yep.
And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
no,
can't
it's
even-
insane.
You can't
It's a hard
fucking
game to
budget
play,
for it.
man.
You can't
Yeah.
forecast it. Like somebody just is like, yeah,
You know
we
what
need more.
I'm super jealous of all
Dude.
the time? It's like somebody that's able to work a 9 to 5, like a stress-free type of job, where they're just driving around a pickup truck at the city park.
Oh, dude,
Put some trash. You know, I'm jealous of this all the time. My brain won't allow me.
No, I think about that a lot. Well, what were you gonna say with my brain won't allow me?
I can't have a job like that.
Oh, okay.
I've tried to work jobs like that, and it doesn't work out well.
Well, I get torn.
The person that's able to like have that job and be content with it, and they know they're getting to that retirement age, and they're actually gonna retire, and they have benefits and shit. I'm jealous of that.
But aren't those kind of like the NPCs?
I mean, kind of, but I'm still jealous of it.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean, I get torn between being jealous of that and being like, man, oh my God, that'd be so much easier. And then being like, you know what? Like, fuck all of them. I'm living the American dream. You know, I was able to get out of a really messed up situation. We have our own shop. It's a mom and pop shop. This is fucking cool. Now, of course, underneath that is all this shit that I adamantly disagree with, but it still have to pay, you know? That's just kind of infuriating. But I don't want to give up on that American dream, you know, and having that kind of like because to your point, like it's getting harder and harder for entrepreneurs, small business owners, things like that. And I want to continue to fight against that.
Yeah, it's just that monopoly bullshit. Like
I have this other thing in my mind where is it getting harder and harder, or am I just like getting older?
True. No.
You know what I mean? Because like a kid coming up right now that's just now 20, they don't know a different way. That's their starting point.
Yeah, but for them, I mean, it'll be the same fucking thing, right? Because the tax rates keep going higher and higher, and the bullshit they keep adding more and more bullshit, more and more fucking rules and regulations, more and more fucking legislation, more and more bullshit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, this is their starting point. But in 15 years, they're gonna be like, God damn, it's getting harder and harder and harder, man. At first, it wasn't that bad, but now it's getting harder. It's the same fucking thing. Same thing as our fucking parents did. They're like, you kids are fucking stupid playing your fucking video games. And we're like, you fuck kids are stupid fucking watching your TikToks. I mean, it's the same fucking shit. It's just different.
Yeah, you're right. We hit it. Dang, we
fucking
hit it.
An hour ago.
Oh, sick.
A fucking hour ago.
Oh,
yeah, if you want to hang out for the Patreon, that'd be cool. If you don't, I get it.
How long do y'all try to do this for?
A couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strong.
Like an hour on the YouTube and then an hour on the Patreon.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty tight. It's pretty chill. Just hanging on the couch talking.
I played with MetaQuest for the first time today. Mm-hmm. Know what that is? The little VR headset thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you buy some property?
No. I do, but I got someone brought it to the shop and it was fun as hell.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like
about it
Zuckerberg's
now.
got you.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's
Scanned
like,
your retinas. He already
fucking-
has your fucking DNA.
I disagree with all that shit, but I was like, God damn,
wait,
that was
wait.
fun.
Hey, yeah, if you want to hear about MetaQuest, I guess you got to turn to the Patreon. It's only $1 right now, so I know you got a fucking dollar.
Is that the only tier? Is $1?
No, there's other tiers too. If you got more than $1, please give us more than $1. Fucking
What does like a top tier get you?
$10,000. It gets you a night with Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Y'all have
only
that set?
$10,000 a month.
Yeah, that's not
I'm surprised nobody's hit that one yet.
Right?
Yeah. Nick was like, I'm not gay, dude, but 10 grand's 10 grand.
10 grand's 10 grand.
100%, yeah.
Whatever, dude. They're paying
For
us
one
10
night?
grand a month.
I've done worse for less.
Yeah.
Watch, it's not even gonna
I
be
mean,
a
that's
guy
just
that
good
hits it.
math, you know?
It's going to be a girl that hits it.
Yeah.
Got another kid. You're like, that 10 grand wasn't worth it. But yeah, all the links are below, man. We'll see you on the other one. Bye.